What's up, my dudes? Welcome to the update. So, both sides of the fence may be wondering what the hell's going on right now. My Patreon peeps are like, what the fuck, man? And my YouTube peeps are like, what the hell's going on? So, for those who don't know, back in the day, in like 2013, 2014, I started doing these monthly updates where I sat down, talked about how I felt the last month of posting went, before telling you guys what I had planned for the next month of videos. And it was like a monthly thing I did to keep people informed, to keep the people up to date with what's going on. But I decided a couple months ago I would bring that back, but make it a Patreon exclusive show where I sit down and talk about, basically give the people that pay to watch me or pay to see the content I make, give them a dose of what they're paying for. You know, show them what they're paying for. Show them where my time is going creatively for a month. And I never really made a formal announcement about that. Like, I've kind of mentioned it here and there, but I figured I'd make one public to give you guys a slice of what you're missing out on the Patreon. It's while the rest of my exclusive cut stuff is reserved for my $5 tier, the update is an every tier segment. Everybody gets access to the update, so that you know what you're paying for, even if you're just paying $1. You know what your money's going towards. And I figured since October is going to be a stacked month, it's the channelversary, it's spooky times, I'd make this one the one I make public, because I've got a lot going on. I'm going to be ramping back up in intensity of output. I've got my list here of my stuff I'm going to be doing. I'm going to break it down for you guys. And I'm also going to tell you what to expect for the Patreon this month, because that's also a thing that I do. So, you know, I make that available for every tier, but I let the patrons who pay for the higher stuff know what's coming out this month and what to expect extended cuts of, or what reformatted discography review is coming to your eye holes. But the other thing I do, as you can see with the controller I've had in my hand, I play games while I do it. That's why I cut to a random innocuous clip of Doom, because, well, we're playing Doom 64 this month for Bethesda. Okay, back. I don't care. We're going to be playing Doom 64 for the segment this month, talking about what I've got planned for you guys. But before we get into where we're going, we got to talk about where we've been. I died. And last month, as I made public in that announcement video, I took a little break. Excuse me. I took a little time to myself in September to just kind of give my brain a little rest, because I was starting to do a bunch of stuff in my free time, or I was starting to do what felt like too much on the channel. I didn't have a chance to really rest or give myself the chance to just chill out. So I took a month to myself. I still posted stuff, obviously. I still made an effort to make content. And I'm happy with the stuff that I made. I'm happy with the videos that I ended up making. I think I made some really good stuff. I still didn't get everything I wanted to get done. I still did make a list video. I haven't made a list video in a while. And I also didn't get the I Love This level I wanted done, but that's alright. Oh, I died. I died again. Be prepared to see me do these rooms a lot, because I'm trying to beat this level in Doom, and that's where we're at, folks. Okay, I thought I didn't kill that guy. But yeah, I like the stuff that I did make. I liked the Big Crit, Redacted. I liked a lot of the stuff that ended up happening. I liked that I beat BioShock finally.
and I like that I gave myself the chance to. It finally happened in my life. I finally got this stupid brass balls achievement. Feels good, man. Oh wait, can I actually hit them with this? No. Why would they give me the rocket launcher then? That feels like a trap. That feels like a ploy. Doom, what are you doing to me? But yeah, I feel good about what the stuff that I did make, even if it wasn't the same volume that I've been aiming for over the last couple of months. I still think I made some good shit. Oh god. Okay, I'm not dead. But like I said in October, I will say also it gave me a new perspective on things. It gave me a chance to really think about the stuff that I make and the quality of it and what posting in the manner that I do does for that specific type of content avenue. Like what having a good paced schedule does for creativity. Because I've been thinking of a lot of cool shit I want to do. So it's not like I've been kind of dormant. I've been thinking a lot about the stuff I want to make, and I think that with the coming months and like the end of the year coming, there'll definitely be some changes, but those are going to start next month. This month we're going to just have a big old celebration. It's the channel's turning 11. We're going to be having a rare and good time for you lovely folks, and it'll just be swell. And I think that you guys will enjoy what I have in store. With that in mind, let's talk about what I have in store, because there's a lot. Now the listening log is coming out tomorrow. It was originally going to come out today, but I thought, you know what? We're gonna hold it off so I can make the update and show the update to those that may not have even known that this existed, because some people may be interested in that. And so we're gonna be doing the update today and the listening log tomorrow. If you missed what I'm gonna be covering, it's a lot of stuff, lot of releases, some good stuff, some not good stuff. You know, just as you do in a month's time, as you cover in a month's time. A lot of what I'm going to be doing this month is spooky related, but not everything is going to be spooky related. Pretty much every segment has a spooky thing happening in it, though. So, like the I Love This level I'm doing is spooky. The one of the lists, if not both lists I'm going to do this month are going to be spooky lists. I'm doing a spooky arc. I'm basically going to do as many segments as I can in this month, as like a celebration of the stuff that I do and of spooky times. But first up on the docket, we have the listening log, and then we're also going to have a conversation drop next week about horror movies, the horror scene. Lots of discussions of horror and the landscape of the genre and where it's gone, where it's going. You know, all that fun stuff. Just having a general horror talk. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I really don't think that was supposed to happen, but okay. We're going to talk about my opinions on, like, the rebirth of some franchises, why they shouldn't have maybe become franchises, the modern landscape of horror in general, and just talk about spooky movies. Because I have a lot of opinions, of course, about the horror scene and where it's at and where it's going, and where it's been. We're also going to be doing classic breakdowns. I'm going to be doing an album and a game, and the album I'm going to be doing first is the horrorcore classic 6 Feet Deep by the Gravediggers, the side project of one RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing a game classic breakdown on what's it called? House of the Dead 2 for the Dreamcast, with the arcade game, but I have the Dreamcast port, so I'm going to be talking about that in my classic breakdown. I'm going to be doing a discography review this month, and I've thought about which one I'm going to do, because again, we're going to keep it spooky. I thought about doing Ghost first, just because, like, Ghost is a newer band that really captures the spooky scene in a good way. They make good spooky music. But I decided on doing an older act who has a more dense discography that has a lot of avenues that he's taken a sound, but has stayed well within a particular avenue, even if I don't like everything he's done or him as a person in some degrees because of stuff that he's done in his past. But I'm going to be doing, and he also just dropped a record that I'll be including in there. I'm talking about the horror, shock, rock icon, disciple of Trent Reznor, Marilyn Manson. I'm going to be doing his discography. I'm going to be talking about his records. And generally talking about my thoughts on his career musically and all that stuff. Yeah. Did that actually go? Is that going to be the exit? Oh, no, there's demons. Whoa, boyo. Lots of demons. This is why we have the super shotgun. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have much health. And we need all the health we can get. Oh, that's not a real thing? Okay. Or do I have to kill everybody first? Do I have to do this one first? I do have to do that one first. Oh, wait. Can I activate that? What is that going to do? What is that going to do? What happened? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, we got a lot of big old demons. We're going to go back here. We're going to shoot rockets in there and have a good old time with it. It's going to do a lot of damage to him if I let it hit me. Sorry, we got to focus on Doom here for a second, guys. But yeah, Marilyn Manson's discography review happening this month. Because I couldn't think of another, oh shit, long-standing sort of horror icon. Like, Alice Cooper's another easy pick. But Alice Cooper also has a really long discography. And while I wanted to discuss somebody who had a beefier discography, that's like treading too beefy. So beefy. So we're not rocking with Alice Cooper. And I did Rob Zombie. I talked about Rob Zombie last year, so I figured I wouldn't do Rob Zombie again this year because I feel like it's a little too... All right, I get it. You know, Rob Zombie. Or White Zombie, because it would have been, again, a little too derivative. And since I'm covering a horrorcore record, I didn't want to do like a horrorcore discography, like an Esham or like an ICP or something. Plus, I didn't want to sit through all those ICP records. I just wanted to do like an artist that I wanted to talk about at length, all of their records. Yeah, we're going to be doing an I Love This level on Ravenholm from Half-Life 2. Another game that, a level. I wanted to do like a spooky level in a non-spooky game. And I had tossed up between a level from Halo and a level from, and Ravenholm. Ravenholm was one of those like iconic levels that I feel like is really... good to do. I'm going to save it real quick. Just because we need to save it. Yes. Save it. Level 5. I own Doom. Oh, we're back at level 5 now. Oh, we went to level 29. Now we're back at level 5. Oh, hi there. Invisible guy. So I went with Ravenholm. You know, while I might talk about that Halo level someday, it won't be next in the... Ooh, don't kill me. In the I Love This level rotation. Oh, no. Don't kill me, please. Oh, you did. You killed me. All right, whatever. The Redacted I'm going to be doing this month is a horrorcore one, because, again, trying to balance, like, spooky rock with, like, spooky hip-hop, spooky metal. You know, I'm doing Brother Lynch Hung's Strange Music Trilogy for the Redacted. I did a breakdown on... I pulled his trilogy of records he released through Strange Music together into one project, so that'll be dropping this month as well. I really like I like a lot of the tracks from those records, so it's not like it was a super hard task, but I definitely tried to bring a balance across the three, which wasn't easy. But I think it came together pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it, and I think you guys, if you like his stuff or you like the Redacteds that are a little more ambitious like that, you'll enjoy this one. Like, if you like the Denzel Curry one or the Brockhampton one, you'll like this one for bringing together a series of records under one sonic umbrella. A lot of the smaller content I'm doing this month, I'm doing a microdacted on Number of the Beast, the Iron Maiden record. I'm still debating on what classic album I want to do an alternate take review of. The alternate take review in question that I'm doing is on Lady Gaga's newest record, which I think will be really good. I think you guys will enjoy it. I've got a good idea for it that I think will come together really well if you enjoy certain aspects of the alternate take reviews. That's all I'm going to say about that. I have an idea for a music video for Scott the Spatula that I'm going to be doing this month. A song from my mixtape, Scott the Spatula, because it had to do with vampires and Dracula. It was like me spitting over like a horror chorus type beat. So that's going to happen. Dropping that. Probably on Halloween. That'll be the on Halloween thing that I do. I'm bringing back Expectations Reality, for those who remember that game review show that I did. I'm going to be doing one on the Resident Evil 3 remake that came out this year, because I have a lot of opinions on it. So be staying tuned for that. If you like me talking about Resident Evil, that is definitely a thing that's going to be happening this month. The Resident Evil 3 remake game review. I'm going to be doing a music list, I think, this month, or I was going to. I know I'm going to be doing a movie list because I like talking about horror movies. And I may do it on, like, the best horror sequels, excluding Evil Dead 2, because I put Evil Dead 2 on my, like, favorite horror movies of all time list, so I'm probably not going to put it on there, obviously, but I'll put other horror sequels that come out, or that have come out in time. And it'll give me the chance to talk about other horror movies that I've never talked about, that I do enjoy the franchises of. But I'll be doing a sequels list, talking about the merit of some sequels, because I'll be doing a video on the franchiseification of horror films. So I'll also be doing a video talking about the best of those in a list video. Whoa, that's a big demon boy! Oh no, it's a tight place to fight this demon. Jesus, you do so much damage. Ah, I died, and I didn't save it for a while. Fuck. That's on me. That's how Doom gets you. That's the challenge of Doom. Literally, I'm at the beginning of this level again. Shit. This is the punishment of Doom. This is what happens when you play Doom. You get your ass beat sometimes, and it can suck. It can definitely suck. I had a couple of ideas for another list I wanted to do. I wanted to do, like, spookiest enemies from games. I also thought about doing, like, a list on horrorcore albums and just talking about the best the genre has to offer. Kind of what I did with my my mashup list that I did a couple years ago when I was last year when I was dropping Bits and Pixels. I had talked about, like, a bunch of iconic mashup projects. I thought about doing the same for horrorcore records, and I still might. I don't know. One of my lists is still up in the air. I know I'm going to be doing the movie sequels one. I just don't know if I'm also going to be doing the music, which music one I'm going to be doing. I also thought about doing, like, which Castlevania song are my favorite Castlevania songs, to kind of, like, bridge music and gaming together in the same way that I did my my movie soundtracks and my compilation soundtracks list. I don't know. That's the one aspect of the channel I don't have fully fleshed out. And if I only do the movie list, I may only do the movie list. I don't know. I'm bringing back the drunk anime reviews this month again. Again, we're just kind of pulling out all stops. You know, I'm bringing back segments I haven't done in a while, like Expectations Reality or the drunk anime reviews. We're going to be doing Castlevania, because, you know, I can't do a month of spooky without talking about Castlevania. So even if I don't do the music list, I'm going to be doing the anime breakdown of Spooky Magoo, featuring an actual cocktail that I'm going to make. Something I've talked about doing on the segment, but never actually did. So we're actually going to be making cocktails for the drunk anime reviews for you guys to enjoy. I have a lot of things in mind for that. So I think the drunk anime is going to come together really well this month, and I think that you guys will enjoy it if you like the drunk animes in question. I've had people ask me to bring it back, and hey, we're fucking doing it, my guys. As far as the arc that I'm doing this month, that's the only other last segment I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be doing... I wanted to do one so badly on a couple of other things, but I just couldn't find the books, or I couldn't find material proper enough to do for like I wanted to do one on a crossover event that happened in horror, like a sequel to a famous horror crossover that happened in comic books. I was gonna do one on Morbius, the Spider-Man vampire guy who has his own story going on, but I've ended up going with a Doctor Strange book that is fucking insane that I found, and I'm not going to spoil it now. I want to keep that kind of as a surprise, because it's one that actually hasn't gotten here yet. I ordered it a couple of days ago, and it'll be getting here soon, and I'll be reading it and talking about it with you guys, and I think it'll be really good. While it'll predate a comic haul where I add that to my collection technically, that'll be coming next month, because I'm not doing any like collection haul updates, even though I have like a bunch of vinyl to document for you guys, and some comic books as well. I'm going to do that next month. This month is going to be all self-indulgent in the shows, you know, the segments, the bits, and all that sort of stuff. And I think that's it. I wanted to do a podcast on an AVA on a couple of horror-themed metal records, and if I can get that together with the guest I have in mind, I will. I'm going to be bringing it together either way, just whether or not it's with the guest is up in the air right now. And as for roguelite runs, I have 2 coming out this month. One of them is the 10th episode special, where I'm going to be revisiting a game for the first time with a different guest. I'm going to be playing Wizard of Legend with Tyler. We had a good time recording that before he moved. That was going to come out last month, but last month kind of was my chill time, so I just kind of took it a little more loosely. And then the other one I'm going to be doing is Void Bastards, because Void Bastards kind of has like a horror element to it. It gets a little spooky, so that'll be fun to bring to you guys. Where is the place I need to go? Is it in here? Did I not actually explore in here? I did not. That's my bad. Now, as for the segments, the Let's Plays, the 2 Let's Plays I'm doing this month. Well, first off, me and Shake on his channel are finishing Resident Evil 5. So if you haven't seen that, go watch it. Resident Evil 5. We played it on his channel. We're finishing it up this month. It's a good time, man. We were playing the whole game. We beat it recently, and that's going to be posting all month, every Friday. Go to Shake's channel, watch Resident Evil 5. On this channel, on Fridays, which the first catch-up part will be posting on Sunday, I'll be bringing back the Finish Fridays, because again, you know, we're doing everything. We're bringing back things that were lost to time. I'm going to be finishing, in light of the announcement of the new Amnesia, I was going to do this anyway, but since there's a new Amnesia coming, I'm going to finally finish Amnesia: The Dark Descent on the channel. And I think it'll be a good time. I think you guys, if you like spooky, you'll enjoy that. The Modified Mondays run I'm going to be doing is on one of my favorite games of all time, and that's starting on Monday, of course. It is Resident Evil 4. I'm going to be doing a modified run in Resident Evil 4. I'm going to be playing through the game with very specific rules, very limited rules, or like a very big limiting rules on like equipment size and money and all that stuff. So I think you guys will enjoy that if you enjoy seeing me strategize a game that I know very well, very differently. I think you guys will enjoy that. But that's basically everything I'm doing, guys. That's the whole kit and caboodle, as it were. You know, yeah. I like making content for you guys, and this month we're definitely kicking it up a notch. And I think that's it. I did the conversation. Yeah, everything's been talked about. What are you excited for this month? Oh, the Patreon stuff I'll get to in a second. But what are you guys excited about for the channel? Let me know. I've already got some of the stuff made, so it'll be easy to roll it out. And I'm going to try and stay ahead of the curve this month to kind of help ease some of the stress of the massive video production that's happening this month. As far as the Patreon stuff is considered, I'm going to try to be debuting a new segment on the Patreon, depending on if we get it recorded or not. It was originally going to come out this month, but I figured I'd just kind of keep it ahead of the curve in the Patreon cycle, if that makes any sense. Just adding it to that cycle and giving it some legs on there, giving you guys kind of a sample of that involving Shake. If we end up recording it this month, it'll go on the Patreon before it'll roll out in the channel, and we can kind of stay ahead of the curve on that just to keep it steady. The Rachel's Game Corner we're doing this month is on Left 4 Dead 2. So if you guys are excited for that, we're going to be playing Left 4 Dead 2 together. Now, there's going to be 2 reformatted discography reviews dropping this month. One is going to be on Primus, which is the one that was going to go live last month, that I kept pulling together like opinions for and re-listening to the records, but I just never got around to actually filming the review before I went on vacation or anything like that. So that'll be dropping within the next week or so. I might film that tomorrow and have it go live on there tomorrow. And the other one I'll be doing is on Mudvayne, because they were my first discography review. So I figured, you know, to keep the cycle alive, to keep focusing on the anniversary aspect of the channel, I figured I'd review my I do a review on the first discography review I did, because you never forget your first. And my first was Mudvayne. So that'll be fun if you're excited for that. And join the $5 Patreon tier to get access to those, and to the YouTube cut of the YouTube cut to those, because the YouTube cuts will be going live next year. So if you want like access way ahead of everybody else and extended thoughts and stuff on the reformatted discography reviews, check that. But also the Patreon cut of the Rachel's Game Corner will be going live this month with Left 4 Dead. More extended thoughts, more extended content, all that sort of stuff. So, you know, if that's your steez, it's there for you. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. There you go. Now, that, I believe, actually does it. That brings us to a close on the video front.
I did neglect to mention 2 things. The YouTube cut of my Eminem reformatted discography review is actually going live on Saturday, and I'm going to be doing a Virals movie reviews on an often forgotten horror-centric DCOM that I remember very fondly as a kid, and I'll be excited to bring to you guys later on in the month as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing this month on the channel. What are you excited for? What segments that I'm doing pique your interest? Let me know in those comments down below. What segment are you most excited to see me tackle? Is there something you wish I did to celebrate the channel? I do also want to try to stream, but we'll see how that actually happens. Just because you guys know me, I may want to stream, but I never seem to get the commitment, like the time set aside to do it. But hopefully, with me doing all of this, oh, I died. And I didn't save it again. Fuck. Well, I'll play this level in my own time. Do you like the idea of this show? Me telling you guys everything I have in store for the channel. If you do, consider the Patreon. Like I said, I've done one for a couple of months now, for the last couple of months, and I think they come together really well. It's a good way to give the people that want to invest money in the channel an insight into what they're investing in. And also just, it's a good way for me to keep you guys informed in general, just to be informative. Did you like this video? If you did, be sure to give it a like. If you want to see more of my music, gaming, and general nerdary content in general, or if you want to keep in touch with all of the stuff I'm going to be doing, be sure to subscribe. And just follow my socials to get updates on all that stuff as well. I'm pretty active on Twitter. I talk about my schedule and all that sort of stuff on there. So if you want to keep informed, join that. But I'm going to get out of here. Special thanks to my patrons. Like I said, if you want to join their ranks to get all the content, to get this and other exclusive content, it's linked in the description. I'm going to get out of here. I have been Vowel Rack. You guys are good at situations, and I'll see you another day. Thank you all for the love and